Sound on? Okay, well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another CMH event. Today is the Gold Star, and today we're at the historic Silverstone layout. Forget what... Oh, why am I getting echo? Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, I had my YouTube sound on. It's just echoing back at me. Apologies. I forgot to do that. But yeah, welcome back, guys. Believe we're... Let me just check on the live races. Yep, we're just in practice still. So qualifying shortly coming up. Might as well read out the format, shouldn't I? So let's go through that. So time now in GMT is 3:36 as we have a car that's blown up or something. Gustavo Lespiro the 9th just absolutely dies. Anyway. Right, time at the moment, as I said, 3:36. So this is a well, should be in qualifying, saying practice, but I guess not. Someone will have to confirm that for me, but so I'll just say this is qualifying at the moment. And we've got another 7 or so minutes left. Then we'll have a 10-minute break to do some organising, as at 3:55 we will have a warm-up for the first heat, which is going to be comprised of the drivers who finished in odd number positions in qualifying. So like P1, P3, P5, etc. And then there'll be a 7-lap race where, you know, position isn't the main goal. It's more so fighting for times. Because the faster your time, the higher up on the grid you will be come the final race. It's a kind of confusing and interesting format we've got here today, but the best way to explain it is basically in the heats you will be obviously fighting with the other people on track for position, but you also have to be mindful that the grid for the final race will be decided by your finishing times. So the lowest finishing time or the quickest finishing time will be put on pole, and so on and so forth. But yeah, basically 2 heats. Heat 1, odd number of qualifiers. Heat 2, even number of qualifiers. They do a race. We get lap times, or not lap times, the finishing times. And yeah, we put together a grid from that for a final race at 5 PM. And that is that, basically. You can see information on the event schedule and the Discord and whatever if you're not already in it and what have you. But yeah, just having a look in the chat now. Hello, people. We've got 4 people watching at the moment. That's cool. Not exactly the highest amount we've ever had, but, you know, so-so. I mean, doesn't matter too much. But yeah, nice to see you guys. And yeah, credit to all the people racing and whatever. For turning up. We've got 13 people, which is, of course, very nice. And yeah, looking forward to a good race here today. Very high-speed track, the old Silverstone. Safety was certainly a afterthought. If you look at the facilities, you've got some picket fence and some exposed trees and houses, and oh, it's interesting. As Matt, that is an interesting drift, my friend. Wait, I wasn't watching live pictures. I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. Okay, well, I think we're still waiting for people. Qualifying starts in 4 minutes. Yep. So, yep. Once we get to quarter to 4, qualifying will finish. We will have a 10-minute break and build up to the first heat. So I'm actually watching live footage now. We're looking at Khalil Sahin as he goes into first turn. As my stream's kind of lagging a bit, so I can't exactly work out too much. But as Khalil Sahin takes a more scenic route, and I mean route, I'm not American, goes well off the track, and yeah, he's multiple spins. That is not good from the Turkish driver. I'm sure he'll find his way again eventually. But it seems to me that there's only a couple of people on track, and what's he doing there? Yeah, apology, I got confused, and I don't know. Well, it looks like qualifying's over. You see, I was going by the times on, yeah, the checkered flag's out on the live races. And we're now going to be inside a break period, I believe. Oh, for God's sake. Well, the times are wrong. Ah. Okay, so this is now qualifying. We were behind. 15 minutes of qualifying. Starting more or less now. So it'll end around about 4:08. 4:08 is when the session will end. And then we may or may not have a break before the warm-up for Heat 1. Apologies, there was just some misunderstandings or whatever. Seven people watching. Nice job there. Welcome to all the new viewers and, qualifying going on now. Let's have a look at the action on track. We're looking at Marcel Yehoda at the moment, as he blasts down the back straight and goes off into the grass. Looks like he's going to, well, be completely fine with that. I see. Long back straight. This is what is effectively the hanger straight in today's Formula 1 and other series, and etc. And down towards what would be the left-right chicane now, and onto where the wing building would be. I think on the mini-map you will be able to work out what is kind of going on from this layout. But yeah, as I've said, very high speed and whatever. I'm just a bit concerned why my stream's lagging, but we move, I guess. I don't think it's on your ends, but Anyway, on board with the 57. This is my blues, Joe Gillett, if I remember. No, that's not Joe Gillett. This is Juan Guerrero. Joe Gillett's the one ahead of him. But yeah, everyone trying to get that slipstream. I think it will benefit everyone a little bit, as Juan Guerrero is going to go a little bit wide. He'll keep his lap. That's not exactly a problem. As someone gets very sideways. I think that was Matt Sibagnoni. But yeah, everyone on their laps now. Let me just check how long we've got left of the session. About 12 minutes. So 3 minutes into the session now. Okay. But yes, I think I've explained everything that I needed to explain in terms of the format. You know, all of that. As there's a car stopped on the pit entry. I think that might just be the, the safety car or whatever. But Joe Gillett goes fastest. I think that's a 141.8. I'll just quickly check that. Yes, sorry, a 141.9. Next up, we have Juan Guerrero, did a 144.5. Just set a lap now. Marcel Yehoda has gone one. About people, times are changing quicker than I can read it out. Point is, Gillett is on provisional pole. Gustavo Lespuro has gone, more or less a second off of Gillett's time. But yeah, Gillett, comfortable lead at the moment. It's as Guerrero, that's a spin. It seems, therefore, that a lot of the drivers are going for quite loose setups. So, in fact, Joe Gillett using a little bit of the grass there. Won't say that's cheeky. That's just using all the room available and then some. But yeah, Joe Gillett looking very, very quick at the moment. That number 77 car. Down in towards the right-hander. That more or less finishes out the lap. And back round again onto the front straight. What lap time is it going to be? Looks to me that there is no improvement from the British driver. Yeah, no improvements. He did a 42.1. Consistent at the very least, I will say. Yeah, he's looking very strong. I think he'll be a tough person to beat. That's Agostino Vivona going very slowly there. Just looks like maybe he's getting a bit of space on his out lap or in lap or something. I don't know. As the stream has frozen for me. Not the YouTube stream, but my Discord one. This is unfortunate. Either way, we got. Oh. Oh no. Can you still hear me? Okay, basically what's happened is my internet crashed on my computer. So, don't worry. Yeah, apologies. Nothing I could do, it just went out for a bit there. And let me reopen everything that I needed. As I can say that Pascal Mikula has gone second with a 1 minute 42.3. Not too far behind him. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let me just get my stream back up. But yeah, apologies, my internet just crashed or something. As it seems, the two CMH admins are helping each other out here. Pascal Mikula slipstreaming Matt Sibagnoni, and he's going to pull out the slipstream. I think Sibagnoni's going to be a bit silly to try and fight that. In fact, my internet's still having issues, but I'll try my best here. I'm going to close a couple of things to try and improve my connection. Like the YouTube. Apologies, I'm not going to be able to see your live chat. Your phone connection is okay, yeah, that's because it's on data rather than internet. Okay, yeah, closing the YouTube stream has actually really helped. Okay. Usually that's not an issue, but we move. But yeah, as mentioned, as I almost sneeze, Pascal Mikula's made his way up into second. I think he just improved there. I believe that's a 1 minute 42.1 he's just done. Might be a 0.2. But yeah, he's 2 and a bit tenths off of Gillett. So the battle for pole is well and truly on. And I think it does mean something, honestly. I don't think it's the most important, bearing in mind the groups are going to be split off anyway. But, you know. In fact, if you qualify on pole, you're going to be put with slightly harder competition. But then again, you are slightly faster yourself, so you know what, I don't know what strategy I would employ for this, but Mikula seems to be going as fast as he can, going for that pole. Of course, it's nice to, you know, get the confidence boost from getting on pole and whatever. And yeah, look, Mikula using a little bit less of the grass, well, in fact, he used no grass almost, into that right-hander, less so than Joe Gillett did. In terms of live timing, I can tell you that Pascal Mikula is going green, meaning he is on an improvement. So too, I think, is Joe Gillett. I think Joe Gillett's also on an improvement. In fact, Pascal's lap has fallen away slightly, it seems. I think Joe Gillett's got a little bit of traffic on his lap. Still on a green sector 2, I think, so that's an improvement. But in terms of the pictures you're seeing at the moment, it is Pascal Mikula who we are watching, as he's going to come around the... Oh no, he's made a mistake there. And yeah, that's unfortunate. He could have improved on that lap, but yep, just got it all wrong. He's going to wait to rejoin, and yeah, rejoin he has. Okay, so we're looking at a nice brick wall, getting a couple different camera shots there. I think Paimon's just having a little bit of fun here, trying to get some nice pictures in qualifying. To be honest, compared to nowadays, there's really not much scenery. It is more or less just a flat piece of land with some trees and a pit building. That's actually a guy, he's lagging very, very, very badly. That's unfortunate. Oh god, yes. Al-Qaeda is... I'm going to say that is a Brazil toaster connection. And I don't even know what is going on. I wouldn't allow him to race considering he's got 2000 ping, but that's not entirely my decision. I think Pascal's going to have to talk to him now, because this is outrageous. A man's warping everywhere. Well, time to turn off my TV. I was watching snooker in the background, if anyone actually knows what that is. It's a sport quite like the pool, quite popular in Britain and China mainly. But yeah, I watch it and just watching it in the background while qualifying was going on. It's been on for the last couple of hours and whatever. I won't spoil anything if there is any snooker fans in chat, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, focusing back on the session, there's really not much for me to say other than there is less than 1 minute to go in the session. Joe Gillett is still the fastest driver. In fact, it's the lagging Brazilian, I don't even know if he's Brazilian man himself, Al-Qaeda, who briefly was in P2, but then Pascal Mikula has leapfrogged them both and has gone into P1. That Mikula's done, it seems. He's going to pull over and pull into the pits with the function that you can do, just escape out to the pits. And indeed, Mikula in the pits. He'll be happy. He's qualified on pole unless we get any more improvements. Is it possible for Joe Gillett to improve? He's coming towards the start-finish line now, I believe. Unless Live Races is lying to me. Live Races is lying to me. He's nowhere near the finish line, and that's just wonderful. But yeah, it seems Joe Gillett is on his... Yeah, Live Races has a little delay. I didn't realise it was that big. Either way, now Gillett is approaching a... Oh, look at that drift in. I think that's his lap gone. That looked like it cost him a lot of time. I'd love to confirm that on the Live Races, but it's a bit unreliable. Yeah, he's gone straight back to the pits. That ruined his lap. Just throw it into the corner. Did what he could, and here comes Juan Guerrero. I don't know if he's on an improvement, but we shall see. Doesn't look like it. He's qualified P5. Looks like the only one on track now is Matt Sibagnoni. He's in P11 at the moment. Coming into the final corner. He crosses the line, no improvement for him either. And that is more or less session over. I think you're going to have to confirm this for me, maybe. But yep, session is over. I wonder if we're going to have a break, or are we going to go straight into the warm-up session for the race? Well, everyone's in the pits at the moment. Looks like everyone got a lap in qualifying. Not that that's difficult, but I'll run you through the qualifying order since I can. If we can get some shots of it as well. On pole position for heat number 1 will be Pascal Mikula. Then we have pole position for heat number 2 in Joe Gillett. I forgot his first name. Is it not Vincente? Well, V Al-Qaeda is going to be lining up second in Heat 1 if he, if his connection is sorted, that is. And P2 in Heat 2 is Lospuro. I keep forgetting the first names of these people. Too many to remember. Moving on. P5 on the in qualifying, who's going to be P3 in Heat 1, is Juan Guerrero, followed by people leaving the server. It seems to me that yeah, the driver who had a lot of lag has in fact a couple of people leaving. In fact, it might be organising for the first heat. To be fair, so it seems I'm not going to be able to do Victor Al Qaeda. Yep, okay. Yep, Heat 1 organisation. The people who are not active in Heat 1 are being. I don't know if they're being removed or removing themselves, but yes. Are we waiting on anyone else to remove themselves? There's some confusion among the drivers at the moment, among us. But shit. Um, but yeah, just this is why we have a little break between between races or whatever, because people can get confused with the format if they haven't read the details of the event. And to be fair, it is a new format, so I don't exactly blame people if they are confused. Um, but yeah, I don't think there's anyone this event who is well, I don't know. Well, it looks like Victor Al Qaeda hasn't sorted his connection. It's still well over 1,000 ping, as we're going to just go to the poster as literally nothing is happening. Um, but yeah, hopefully Al Qaeda can fix his ping. In fact, it's dropped significantly now. Perhaps he restarted his router or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's down into the 70s or something now. So it looks like it's sort of okay. And yeah, just organising for the first heat. In fact, Al Qaeda's ping has just gone back. Oh no. Well, as I said, there's not really much to say, so I'll do a little, cheeky plug or something. If you like what you're seeing and would like to get involved, then join CMH on Discord. I'm sure there'll be a link somewhere on the YouTube, maybe in the description or something. You can join the Discord and just get involved. There's many things we do here. Gold Star is, available for everyone, and we have certain leagues starting up uh, in the not too distant future for R Factor, and involvement in not only R Factor but other sims as well, such as uh, what is it, GTR2, and some other stuff you can also find your way into as well. But yeah, basically join CMH. I'm sure we all be welcomed and directed to the place that you want to find. cannot tell if anything's going on yet. Doesn't look like it to me. I think the hold-up is going to be a case of waiting on Victor Alcaide's ping to be reduced. And yeah, and it looks like Christian Stiege has also joined the server. I can't remember where he qualified. I think he qualified, I'd like to say 6th, so he shouldn't be in the game, and he's rightly left. So yeah, apologies for the wait. We're just getting on with organising. Looks like someone's left again. This time it's Matt. Matt Sibagnoni, of course. One of the co-owners of CMH alongside pole position man Pascal Mikler. Is that some action? People going out to pits, or I can't tell what's quite going on. I've just had a pop-up from my Steam that Christian Stiege has gone on to F1 2012. Of course. Oh, funny. I might as well plug that as well. But myself, Christian, and a group of other people have been active on F1 2012. And I really enjoy the game, and I'm thinking of creating a community server for the F1 2012 community. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can. Well, I recommend DMing me saying that would be fun, or just ping me inside of CMH or something. I feel like it deserves a mention because it's racing relating and whatever. But I've seen that we're starting Heat 1 now, so I'll stop waffling and focus on the event that's happening at the moment. As I yawn because I went to bed at like 3:30 a.m. But then again, my sleeping pattern is just non-existent. So, okay, we're finally showing the stream, the game once again on the stream. So, that's cool. And yep, it looks like there's movement, and we're getting ready for the race. Remember, it's a 7-lap race. No pit stops, I don't believe, unless you have to pit for damage or something. But yeah, 7 laps, no pit stops, straight out fight across the laps. And of course, your finishing time becomes relevant because it is a sort of qualifying race-esque thing, kind of like the World Rallycross Championship does in terms of using qualifying qualifying heat times to decide the overall rankings and who gets into the semi-finals. I guess somewhat similar to that. If anyone in chat or watching or whatever understands what I'm talking about. But yeah, it looks like we're just organising a little bit more. I think perhaps we're getting to the grid now. Perhaps. Lucas Gomez is reversing in the pit lane. That's certainly interesting. Let me just have a look on the YouTube while I'm here. to see your comments. 1 second as I find the link. There it is. Formula Ford, yes, the stream is lit. Stand by for Formula Ford Heat 1, guys. Heat 1 is starting. Awesome. All of that is great. But yeah, I'm glad people are enjoying the stream, and it looks like finally we're lining up for the start of the race. The grid is a little bit strange, admittedly, if you're not familiar with the format of old Formula One and how starters' orders and stuff was done. As you can hear, the engine's revving. I think we're going to get underway. It looks to be a good start for everyone on the front row. Besides, I think it was Guerrero that had a bad start. No, it wasn't. It was Al-Qaeda who had a bad start. Mikula is going to lead down into turn 1, with Juan Guerrero taking a little wider line as Marcel Jahoda is going to look for the way through on the inside. And so far so good. Remember how fast this track is. It's going to be a case of that slipstream keeping people competitive. You don't want to fall too far away from the person in front. No real downforce aids with these cars, as it looks to me that Jahoda's fallen away a little bit, maybe took not enough speed through that corner. Guerrero, on the other hand, in fact, there's a mention for Nubli, who's maybe spun off or something. That's more or less his race over, because he's not going to be able to catch up on this track. But yeah, everyone... Oh my goodness me, this guy here. This guy's lag is just on another level. Fucking Al-Qaeda. Oh yeah, I can't swear, apologies. But yeah, I don't even understand how Sibagnoni and Gomez can battle with someone who's a ghost half the time. With 3000 ping. Yeah, I'm not sure how he was allowed to race, but nevertheless, interesting battle between Gomez and Sibagnoni here. As they go under the bridge and looking into the final corner, as it looks like our race leader at the moment is going to start the second lap of the race. So yeah, good start from Mikula. He's still under attack from Guerrero. In fact, Guerrero's got past. I think he's gone around the outside of turn 1. And in fact, Mikula's got the exit, it seems, and is going to keep the position. As I see, Christian Stigas playing F1 2012 still. Brilliant. This guy's ping is still bad. Yeah, it's dreadful. If it were me, I wouldn't allow him to race, considering that. But again, I do not control that, and I won't question the decision anymore. Either way, Pascal Mikula, I think he's grabbed himself a 1 second lead over Guerrero, which can only really indicate to me that Guerrero made a mistake somewhere to drop that time, as you would think someone right in behind would be quicker because they're going to get all that slipstream. I think Guerrero's going to have to really push now to stay on the back of Mikula, who has proved himself. Pole position in the qualifying, so he's clearly got the pace, and in fact, yet Guerrero is just not able to keep up. Marcel Jahoda has dropped behind Al-Qaeda. Why am I saying it like Al-Qaeda? Fucking shit. Never ignore that. But yeah, it seems to me, I was just checking the standings there, because it seemed that Al-Qaeda didn't update until the start-finish line. Maybe it's not instant. I wasn't aware. Oh my goodness me. Juan Guerrero, Juan Guerrero has somehow managed to flip going through turn one. How's he managed this? So he just understeers off into the banking, and that has somehow given the opposite reaction of flipping him over, bouncing him off, flipping him over, and that is just his race over. Juan Guerrero, that is very silly indeed. He was not under fire from drivers in behind, and he's going to really regret that, as his position for the final race is going to be significantly lower than it otherwise should have been. Battle now, however, we're going to have to focus on Lucas Gomez versus Marcel Yehoda, as Gomez looks to the inside through the right-hander, not going to make the move work because he's just not quite there. However, this battle can go either way, and Gomez being not too far away is going. In fact, I don't think this is the battle for second. I think Victor Al-Qaeda is just teleported back into second, so he's still there. It's very hard to tell what's going on, considering you cannot see this guy half the time. I'm gonna give him the nickname John Cena because you can't see him. As Marcel Yehoda, oh no, he's managed to flip back over. I think what I saw there was he flipped into the on the banking, just like Juan Guerrero did. Yeah, he just got it all crossed up, and in fact, no, he didn't flip. He got the car on its side almost, and but kept it going. He lost a ton of time, unfortunately, and he's going to be a drop down into P4. Unfortunate, but yeah. Hopefully that made sense to some degree. But at the moment, the unthinkable has happened. The pack has been spread out, and it looks to me that everyone's too far away to even consider having changes of position. And I'm just going to check what lap it is. It is lap number 4, I believe. 4 of 7. Or, in fact, we're going to be entering lap 5 in a second. Yeah, lap 4. Going on to lap 5 now. And now it's a bit of a problem, because this is like a NASCAR race on a glorified oval where no one is really close to each other. And by that I mean, nothing else is going to happen now. Well, unless someone makes a mistake, and I'll keep my eye out for that, but otherwise no one's really going to be able to catch each other, and that sucks, kind of. And no one really wants to watch that, as I think Al-Qaeda goes a little bit wide. That might just be his ping just gliding him about the circuit, as you may or may not see on the stream and whatever. But we move. I'm gonna go for a piss. I mean, a wee, and I'll be back in a bit. I don't think much is gonna happen in that time, but watch me be proved wrong and everyone explodes. Be back in a second, guys. Enjoy the footage, and in fact, Simon, why not go for an onboard of, I don't know, Pascal or something while I'm on the toilet? Okay, I'm back. Lucas Gomez spun out spun out in front of Marcel Yahoda. Um, well, still in the race, but yep, Lucas Gomez has apparently spun out. And I believe we're on the final lap of the race. Oh no, yep, we are on the final lap of the race. The race is over. Apologies for missing a little bit. I just, had to go to the toilet and whatever. Doesn't look like I missed too much, but it is Pascal Miklo who takes the win ahead of Victor Alcaide, Marcel Jahoda, and Lucas Gomez now crossing the line. Matt Sibinioni finishes fifth, and Juan Guerrero and Kubil did not finish the race. So the finishing times are going to be recorded now, and race two, or heat two, I should say, it's going to go ahead very shortly. Yep, nothing much to say. Waiting for heat two to start. We got to invite the people. My brother will be there. Hey. If you didn't already know, if you're not in the server or whatever, but our streamer and like not the person who's showing you the pictures now and whatever is Pyman, and yeah, he's a very important part of the CMH team. We wouldn't be able to stream, or in fact, he's the server host as well, I should mention. We wouldn't be able to do so much without him. So credit to him for reliably doing this and whatever. But point is, yeah, his brother's going to be racing in this next heat. So good luck to him. And yeah, as you can see, people leaving the server, as should be. Not really my brother, just my very good friend. Okay, oops. Hello, Pascal. Assume you're coming here to commentate with me. But yeah, a good race in the first one.
Hey there. Hey there.
Well, while we're waiting for Heat 2, why don't you tell us about your race?
1 second. I have to sort some stuff out with the grid first.
Yep, okay, no worries.
I had a good first race. I was surprised by Juan Guerrero's pace. And 1 second. I'm typing the grid as we speak.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Understandable.
Yeah, I was really surprised by the speed that Juan had, and I had a lot of fun battling with him for those 2 laps.
Yeah.
And 1 second.
Is Joe Gillett meant to be out on track at the moment, or
Yeah, we're pulling out the results for Heat 1 right now.
Yeah, I was about to say. I assume this is the warm up for Heat 2.
Yes, this is currently
As people are rejoining, it seems.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fine. That's fine.
I was a
I
little
just
bit
hope.
I was a little bit alarmed to see my Steam notification pop up with Christian Stiger playing F1 2012. That's
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure he'll be back in time for this.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot German Korolev. Okay, I'm sorry.
But yeah, people rejoining for or the people in Heat 2 joining for well, Heat 2. Warm up happening now. Got some live pictures of Joe Gillett, who showed good not only pace but consistency in qualifying. I think he's the favourite for this heat.
Oh,
Um,
definitely, definitely.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
was, I'm scared of him for the final race because I snatched away the pole position, the first placed result in the qualifying by just a tiny little bit, and that on my very final attempt. So I must
Yeah,
say, I'm definitely rooting for him for this one.
yeah. And through my experience with him, I can say that he's a quality racer, and I
Hmm.
think this discipline seems to suit him a lot. Considering he just seems to be very consistent looking at the times. He was banging in laps within a tenth of each other during qualifying, and I think that probably will translate into the race.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I'm sure of that.
are we waiting on any more people? If you can see the stream, which
I'm currently I'm on the server as a spectator.
okay,
I am just looking. It's still showing the first heat as waiting to be completed, which is not quite what I want because we're still looking. Oh, I forgot to log in. Never mind. Because we're still. Yeah, because I need to get the individual race times
yep,
from everyone.
yep, I got you.
So the problem, yeah, I will have to manually import it. So 1 second. Okay, I can't even overwrite that. Anyway, um, I must say I'm very much a favorite of Joe Gillette. Although I know that Gustavo Los Burro also can show some speed.
Yeah,
It's just a matter of really just getting there. So I'm thinking that those two they're gonna fight it out, and so in that case, I'll say it's either Joe Gillette or Gustavo Los Burro. So,
yeah,
but as I said, in the end, it still counts the overall race time, like the grid. So,
yeah.
okay, here we go. Here we go. I have now, yes, entered the results manually, and yep, I'll write that down afterwards. Your friends ask, okay, that's just because he has the RFE plugin installed, and this mod doesn't use RFE, so everyone has unknown compound for him, so that's fine. That's fine. Um, okay, so still waiting for everyone to come on. Is everyone on here? 8 people. So
Yeah, I was just wondering that, but yeah, Gustavo's now
I
in, so
yeah I wasn't looking at the I wasn't looking so
oh,
everyone's on. Joe is on. Gustavo is on. Christian Stieger is on. Kjell Nielsen is on. Uh,
am I right in thinking that Jensen Booker didn't qualify?
no, he didn't. But he said he would be there for Heat 2, so that
Okay,
is fine, and that's why I put him at the back of Heat 2.
yep, understood.
So, all 8 are here.
Yep, all good
Okay.
then. We can get ready for the race. I'll quickly go on the YouTube chat to see if there's any more comments and whatever, because I like seeing you guys' input. But yeah, not too long to go.
Okay. So let me just do the grid real quick. Why didn't...
Okay, let's have a look.
1 second. I may have done something wrong because it doesn't seem
Hi,
to want...
best Mardu Woo. Hello in the hood.
So Victor just said he will miss the final race because of his internet connection issues.
Yeah,
So,
I was
however,
wondering if that would be a
that is,
problem.
yeah, that is understandable. However, okay, I have to manually.
Hello, Church Ox.
Okay.
Can't wait to see the full grid race. Yet neither can I. I think it'll be really entertaining if the pack stays
Oh,
close.
it won't let me edit the grid. Oh, in warm up, I have to edit
Uh,
warm up.
yeah, you're in practice at the moment, according to live
My,
races. So
yeah, my bad. I
no
am very sorry.
worries. Just there.
Sorry, guys. Batch grid do done.
What is the best lap time at the moment? Pascal, what lap time did you do in quali? Was it a 41.4?
I think it was a 41 point. No, it was a low 41.7. I think. But
Okay,
I think Victor actually beat that because he was really putting down the hammer.
yes. Pyman says he saw a 0.5.
A point five.
According to live races, the fastest lap is a 41.6 set by you, Pascal.
Okay,
But
well that was probably during free practice.
yeah, more than likely. Point
Okay,
is, you're probably looking. Sorry, you're probably looking for about mid 141.
yeah. Okay.
If you're wondering what lap times are good.
Is Christian having a little bit of an attitude? Oh, I'm not really
Um,
surprised. Oh wait, did he?
Relatable. I don't have high ping note. No,
Oh wait.
Speedy. You are fine.
Okay, go to next session. Let's go. We're ready for Heat 2. No one's crashing to desktop, so that's fine. Everyone is going onto the grid now.
Okay then. I swear I saw someone going for a 0.5 in quali.
Yeah, I think that was either Victor or Joe, but Joe messed up a little bit. So
Yeah,
where's
certainly Joe got sideways on his final lap, I believe,
I
and
don't
had
I don't
to.
I don't like I don't like the fact that Los Burro is still in the pits. Now there he is. Okay, everyone's revving up. 8 people on the grid. And when the green flag drops, it is go!
Oh, brilliant stuff from Christian Stiger, who gets away very, very cleanly indeed. As I need to actually close my YouTube.
Okay, Christian
'Cause of
Stiger,
my...
yeah, Christian Stiger goes away very well. Joe Galette is in second, followed by Kiel Nielsen. Gustavo Losburo he's overslept the start a little bit, and oh, he goes off in turn 1.
You do not
Careful,
want to be hitting that.
careful there. Oh, and he's down to 8th place.
Not the
That's
end
not
of the
good.
world, but certainly not the
By
most
far not,
ideal
no.
start.
No, not the end of the world at all. But Christian Stiger going into Beckett's for the first time. It is Christian Stiger in the lead, Joe Galette second, Kiel Nielsen third. Sorry, I don't know the name, his first name, but Bivona
Uh,
fourth, German
yeah.
Koroev in fifth, Jensen Booker sixth, Halil Sahin seventh, and Gustavo Losburo in 8th place. So what you
Yeah,
think?
it's...
Christian Stiger in the lead. Did any of us call for that? Joe Galette goes for it on the outside. Not quite. Nope.
No, not quite. It's only a matter of time, though, as he's going to
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
cut back and, yep, just simply getting through. It looks to me, he's just going to close the door immediately. Christian Stiege, not known for
Oh, wait.
settling for a position, he's going
Oh,
to
by
go
far not.
straight back to Gillett, I would imagine.
Here we see
Perhaps
some drafting. Oh, don't try it into Abby. Don't try it into Abby, because did anyone say bump drafting? Holy crap, this is amazing, and I'm sorry for the language, but look at that. They're nose to tail,
it's
and
fine.
Christian is pulling out. He's trying to slingshot past Joe. On the inside into Woodcut. Christian is very much sideways.
Are they
They're going
touching?
side by side. No, they didn't. They didn't touch.
Not quite touching.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
now
the
they
touch
did.
there.
Now they did. Wheel to wheel
Oh my
contact
goodness
there.
me.
Oh my god. They went side by side through Woodcut there. Could you believe
This
that?
is fantastic racing from the two race leaders, but it is Joe
Amazing.
Gillett who's still leading this race. As I think Agatino Bivona and Yaman Koroev. In fact, there's Gustavo Losburo going wide, but I think there was a little bit of contact between.
Oh, and at the back as well. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but Halil Sahin actually also just went wide. Those few at the back, they are pushing really hard, and they're trying their best to get through cops at as much velocity as possible, but you have to be careful through that corner.
Oh, indeed.
But anyway, the thing is, Gustavo Losburo, after having missed the start a little bit, fallen back to 8th place, is now back in 6th place, and looking at the back of German Koroev's... Oh, what's he driving? No, that's not a Lola. He's driving a Titan Mark 6, so he's looking at the back of his Titan. Oh, look for that, look at 3rd place. 3rd and 4th place being fought out furiously here.
Bivona going very, very tight. It looks like he's going to be able not quite get there, actually. I think he pulled out too early and just didn't have enough speed.
Oh, but you can see that he is able to pull alongside Nielsen. What's happened to Jensen? Oh, he stalled. No, he's not stalled. Is he?
No, he spun into the...
No, he is stalled. There he goes. Okay.
To me, it looked like he spun into the banking there, or something.
Oh! He lost his. Look at him. He lost his nose. I mean, that's not gonna be the end of the world for him, but there's definitely gonna be some sort of effect.
Oh, certainly, and yeah, it just looked to me that he ran it too wide and just got spun around by that banking. Oh no, that's not going to go well.
Oh, Kjell Nielsen goes up the banking, and and Bivona spins. Oh,
yeah, we're going to need to get a replay of that to work out what's happened there.
Oh, and Bivona cuts across the track just in front of Falitzain. That was a very, very close one, and that's gonna have to be investigated, I'm sure.
Oh,
and what are we looking at here? That is a big piece of sportsmanship.
I think we need to get on board from Nielsen, if I'm honest.
Yeah, Kjell Nielsen actually slowed down. He waited for Bivona to repass him, so hats off to him.
I think what happened there is Nielsen punted Bivona, and they both went off the track, ending up in that weird collision. In fact,
this was Losburo losing it, actually. I'm sorry.
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, he lost it there. He saved it, but Jensen Booker is still in the pits.
Yeah,
he's not. He won't be very happy about that. Here he goes.
Well, out front, Christian Stiege has dropped away a little from Joe Gillett, as we kind of imagined. But yeah, it's still.
Wow! Joe just pulled in the fastest lap of the race, a 1:41.645. I think he's pulled. Oh my god! Okay, I'm getting real scared now.
Oh, I would be scared.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're coming up on Jensen Booker now, so there's going to be some lapping. The first time we'll see some lapping going on here.
Well,
and it looks like at the back, Kjell Nielsen has actually gotten his way past Bivona. Agatino Bivona. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that name. But
yeah,
it looks like either he spun into the wall after what cut Ilias's front wheel. That's it. He's out. Oh. He pushed too hard.
Certainly in that main straight wall, and what's quite happened here, he's just lost the back and That is a huge impact into the wall.
Oh boy. He should escape out of the car. Why is he just sitting there now? 1 second. There he goes. He realized. I think he was just contemplating what he had just done. That was very unfortunate, but
Yeah,
Halil
no.
lost it as well. Oh. And past goes Kjell Nielsen.
Well, it looks to me that Sahin is going to be able to continue the race at the very
Oh,
least.
definitely.
So
Definitely.
at least he's going to get a time on the board for the final race, of course.
We're gonna have to look at those results some more because those that didn't
Oh,
finish,
oh
they
no.
need to have a finish time as well. But yeah, with all that gone past so far, what lap are we on? Are we on lap 6 or lap 5?
I will tell you, we are on. I believe we're on lap 5.
Yeah, we are on lap 5. Okay,
Yes.
it's because my heart tells me two different things depending on where I look. So Joe Gillette is leading 3.3 seconds ahead of Chris Stiger. Chris Stiger is 8 seconds ahead of German Korolev. German Korolev 5 seconds ahead of Gustavo Losburo. Losburo himself 16 seconds ahead of Kjell Nielsen. Kjell Nielsen is 10 seconds ahead of Halil Sahin. Halil Sahin is so far ahead of Jensen Booker that
No,
Jensen Booker actually
Jensen's
retired.
retired from the race.
Okay, that is very
That's
unfortunate.
unfortunate, yeah. And
Very.
it seems that Booker retired before Bivona, so
No, he actually didn't. He didn't. He kept driving. Bivona was just so far ahead that
oh, okay.
he scored ahead of him. So because
Yep.
Bivona has finished 3 laps and was in his 4th lap when he crashed. Jensen was in his 3rd full lap when he
Yep,
retired.
got it.
So because I'm pretty sure I think it was because he lost his nose sometime during his 2nd full lap.
Indeed. Anyway, we're heading on to lap 6 now.
Oh
So,
yes.
penultimate lap of the race. Yeah, not much to say. Much like Heat 1, where after the first few laps and some interesting battles and contact,
Oh, Stiga. Oh.
yeah,
He's pushing.
everyone's spread out. Stiger doesn't really need to push, if I'm honest, but you know.
Well, he may. Oh, I'm watching the onboard of Gustavo Bro. Hold on to your hats there. That grass. If we wanted to make if you wanted to make that part of the track, we would have just put some concrete on it. But I guess he just has enough skill to drive these Formula Ford cars off road. Gotta give credit to that.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
Christian Stiger doing
have a
much the
look at
same.
have a look at Kjell Nielsen because he's lost his nose as well somewhere.
Oh, indeed he has. And
You
in
did.
fact, Halil Sahin might be able to actually overtake him here.
That's interesting. Halil seems to be catching up to him. Yes, a little bit. Not if he takes the corners like that. Looking at that, just quite amazing. I was hoping for more people to attend because we had 20 people sign up and in total only like 15 dare to show up. But I think it's fun anyway. It's fun regardless, isn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think we take what we can get, and you know,
Yeah,
in
definitely.
the R Factor community and all that goes around it, to have these
Ooh.
events going on with
Oh,
reasonably good organization and attendance is ideal. I don't think we
hey,
can ask for too much
I'm
more.
not complaining about it. I mean, I'm not complaining any
Yeah,
little
absolutely.
bit, but having a look at the battle, quote unquote, between Kjell Nielsen and Halil Sahin, nothing. There's not gonna be anything happening because despite not having a nose, Kiel is actually doing pretty solid times, and yeah, and Halil is losing time to Kiel Nielsen here. But Joe Gillette has also built himself quite a little cushion to Christian Stieger, 5.9 seconds. So I don't even really need to look at the total time. I can already tell Joe is going to be, he's most likely going to be at the very top of the standings for the final heat. Because he's just putting laps in with this card. It's incredible. He's yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
how else to say it. I could just congratulate him and compliment him on his abilities there.
Yeah,
There he
absolutely.
goes. Joe goes around Woodcut for the final time, wins the second heat. Christian Stieger goes around the corner and is coming second. So heat 2 of the Formula Ford Festival at Silverstone is now over. German Korolev comes around the final time and goes third. Gustavo Losburo, taking a very interesting line through Woodcut, finishes fourth. And we're still waiting for Kiel Nielsen and Halil Sahin. Kiel
Indeed,
is. Oh, I think Kiel
that's some
has some.
weaving.
I think, yeah, I can tell you, he's probably struggling. There must be some sort of damage to Kiel Nielsen's Lola, because otherwise, I don't think he would be driving like that. But as long as he makes it to the finish, going through Woodcut, don't slide too wide, Kiel, and he does it. Fifth place for Kiel Nielsen.
And then
And there he
spins.
goes. And there he goes. And Halil
Yeah.
Sahin finishes sixth, last of the finishers. There we go. So, congratulations to Joe Gillette. Look at them. Look at them going in formation. Look at them. That's amazing. That's wholesome.
Nice.
You know what? Let's you can post that on Reddit.
Yeah, definitely.
On the r/wholesome. Anyway, that's that. I will now hop back into my own little booth or whatnot, and we'll count out the results and get everything done for the final race. Thank you very much for having me.
Yep. And thanks very much for commentating with me, of course.
Yep. All right. You're welcome. Have fun. Have fun commentating on the final race.
Yeah, I will do. Hopefully, we get a show.
Okay.
Well, I'm back solo commentating this, of course. Big thanks to Pascal for coming to join me for that entertaining Heat 2. And now simply we just need to wait for the final race, and including all of the drivers who've participated in this event so far, as you know. And yeah, just I think I enjoyed that race more than the first one, maybe because of the battle that Gillett and Stiga had for a couple of corners, maybe a whole lap or so. It was very close, and it could have gone either way, but Gillett's pace just really, just took the cake and did all of that good stuff. As hello, Pascal.
Yeah, I'm back. I decided I want to read through the results right here because I will have to shut down the server for a second to get everything done properly. And so that the dear people watching on YouTube don't have a blank screen to look at, I'll just do that. Okay. I need to. Why is every driver shown as an AI? Oh, whatever. Okay. Go to next race, and we will have the race results in due time. Okay. So as we all know, the final race will be 12 laps. Yes, 12 laps. So I need
Yes.
12 laps. Load track. And okay. Why do you have those mirrors on the cars? That's a little bug in the mod that I haven't noticed yet. I'll fix that probably after the event, but okay. Session is in progress. Okay, so that needs some more. I need to upload the result manually because Live Race is having a little bit of an issue.
Reminder that you can, of course, like the video and subscribe to the CMH channel. We'll keep organizing events for R-Factor for as long as we can be bothered. But yeah, no sign of stopping. We have a lot of good things planned for this year, and yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. I need to open a second tab. Heat 1 results and Heat 2 results are now live. I just need to. Here we go. Okay. Heat 1, where's the first race? There it is. Posting it in announcements real quick. And Heat 2 results are right here. So Jogalet, certainly he did a good job in winning the second heat. And let me just go through them one by one. Notepad. Okay. So I won the first heat with a 12 minute and 7 seconds .770. The second place finisher in the first heat was Victor Al-Qaeda. I don't know how to pronounce it, okay?
Oh, neither
With
do
a
I.
12 minute 10.213. Marcel Jehoda came third in the first heat with a 12:21.485. Lucas Gomez came fourth in the first heat with a 12 minute 30.407. Matthew Cibagnoni came fifth in the first heat with a 12:33.395. And then Juan Guerrero crashed out. So he's getting a 13-minute time. Who just...
Matt is
it's
here.
Matt. Hi, Matt. Welcome.
I just came in to say it's pronounced Alcade.
Okay.
Okay.
And there he goes again.
Okay, well, Victor Arcade.
Victor Arcade came second in the first heat. So anyway, back to the topic. Juan Guerrero crashed out, so he's getting a 13-minute time. Even though he crashed out with only 2 laps completed. And Noor Nubli crashed out as well, so he's getting a 14-minute time. Okay, that's the first heat results. Now let's go on to the second heat. Joe Gillette won the second heat, not surprisingly at all, given his just pace. And he did it in a 12-minute, drum roll please, 12 minute, 3 seconds, 0.068. So Joe Gillette captures the pole position for the final race by by over 4 seconds. And I must say that is wow. What can I say except wow? So
Give me 1 second.
yeah. So Joe, congratulations. There's a reason you're leading the Gold Star standings at the moment. So second for the second heat was Christian Stieger with a 12-minute 09.354. So he's starting. 1 second. Stieger 12-minute 09.354. So he's starting third in the final heat. Third was German Korolev, who finished with a 12:18.716. Gustavo Losburo finished next with a 12-minute 12:24.184. And after that, Kjell Nielsen finished with a 12-minute 53.633. Halil Sahin finished with a 12:59.856. So if he had been just 2/10 slower in that whole heat, he would start behind Juan Guerrero, who crashed out. Anyway, Agatino Bivona, he crashed out, so he is getting a 13-minute time. 13:00.000, crashed out. And Jensen Booker as well after 2 laps, so he is getting a 14-minute time. Jensen Booker 14:00.000, crashed out. So, what can I say? This is gonna be a great race. If anyone else is going to attend afterwards,
Well, with these
they will simply 1 second. There we go. I just posted the grid, and now I just need to. 1 second. I need to find the qualifying. The qualifying is still not finished either, so I need to upload that as well before we go. Session queue, the first queue. Yep, that is the qualifying session. Let me just import that real quick, and then we're good to go for the final heat in the Formula Ford Festival. Why? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, J.A. Brown actually is on the server right now, so he's going on the fight. He's going last in the final race. So that's that. Let me just disconnect from the server PC. Here we go. Okay. Also, Paimon, you are actually right. You are actually right with the 141.5. I just looked at the qualifying results, and that is actually the pole position time I set in the qualifying, 141.582. So you got more of an eagle eye than I do, that's for sure. Okay, and with that said, I will still have to put the grid in. So I need to write that script by myself. So that's gonna take.
Marcel Jahoda isn't particularly happy about starting in the middle, as you can see by the chat.
Well,
If indeed the people
I'm
can
sorry.
see
I'm
what's
sorry,
going
but
on.
he could have. I'm sorry, but he could have either gone faster or he could have gone slower. I mean, it's not. You know. Okay, Joe Gillette on pole. Yours truly in second place.
Yeah, people are filling up the server now, so seems
Yes.
people just need that little nudge to get back in and.
Yeah, I think some people thought they didn't have to do the qualifying races. Victor Arcade. Edit grid 5 is German Koro F. Grid 6 Marcel Jehoda. Grid 7 Gustavo Losburo, the 9th. I wonder what happened to the other 8. Edit grid 8 Lucas Gomez. Edit grid 9 Matthew Zibanoni. Edit grid 10 Kiel Nielsen. Edit grid 11 Halil. Oh shit! Oh god! I'm sorry. Edit grid 11 Halil Sahin. I made a typo in the command and I just noticed it. Edit grid 12 Agatino Bifona. Edit grid 13 Juan Guerrero. Edit grid 14 Jensen Booker. Edit grid 15 Luro Nubli. And everyone else who joins who is not in this file will simply be put at the back of the grid. It's quite simple.
Yeah, very simple indeed.
Okay. Anything else? All right, I think we can now hop back onto the server. No, did I set it up yet? Did I set it up, Alex? Do you remember that? Because I don't.
Remember what?
If I... Wait. It is set to 12 laps. Okay. I will now go back into my own little hole and let you have fun commentating
Yep.
12 laps
It's a race.
with dozens of cars on track.
Oh god, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
All right, have fun.
Yep, see you. Well, back in the booth alone. Final race, finally. It's 5:06 p.m. at the moment. And yeah, not too long to go before we get underway. And looking forward to this. Gonna be a fun one, and all of that. We just wait for. I believe we will have a warm up. Perhaps. I am in Brazil. Thank you, Marcel. Very cool. I am in the pizza land. Kurostaub. Nice. Stiege is floating, Christian has ascended. Can we see what Christian's doing? Yeah, can I have a pizza too? That'd be nice. I'm hungry. And finally, Pascal has joined, which means we have all 15 drivers wanting to. Oh, someone disconnected. Never mind. Also, pineapple pizza is okay. Anyone who says it is a sin is just mistaken. No, it is not a sin. It is not a sin. Pineapple pizza is fine. We appreciate all our homies who like different things. And if not, you're a horrible authoritarian dictator and should be shot for war crimes. Alex Maggio moment. As Kjell Nielsen has decided to try and join the countryside. Yep, I think that's the final person who just came in now. Hopefully we can start the race very shortly. Just waiting then. Hopefully we'll get to grid in seconds. Certainly my live races, which is a little bit behind, says a session is starting. I can't tell you which session though. Okay, warm-up has started. Marcel has left. I can only assume he disconnected. I'll have a final look at the YouTube chat. Okay, let's have a look. Final race of the evening is blah blah blah. Race Pog. Okay, finally, I need to stop messing around in live YouTube chat. As we're getting all of the cars lined up for the final race of the day. Of course, this is the main race with every driver who has gone through the heat system. They're all revving their engines. We wait for the lights. And we're away! Pascal Mikla and Christian Stiger look to be pretty equal off the start. Pole sitter Joe Gillett didn't make the best of starts. In fact, it looks like Stiger has his nose slightly in front, although he's on the outside. As it looks like Stiger's going to go the long way round. It looks like everyone's got through somewhat cleanly. And it is Christian Stiger who leads the race. Joe Gillett, pole sitter, has dropped down to 4th as Joe has made a pretty decent start as well. up into third. In fact, I think that's Pascal who's looking to take the lead now. No, Pascal's not in the lead yet. As Lucas Gomez has made a pretty decent start as well. Same too with Matt Cibagnoni. But yeah, everyone in that big old slipstream train as we blast through the Northamptonshire countryside. As in fact, Pascal Mikla has got his way into the lead. And yes. As we blast down the straight. It said the order is Mikla, Stiger, I might say Gillett, but I can't quite see. Stiger, look, he's going to have to get back at Mikla very quickly here. Otherwise, Mikula's just going to pull away. As Gillett, yep, he is into third now. I think he is the fastest driver on the track, considering our past sessions, and I think that it's not going to be long before Gillett catches the lead too if they do not keep up a high pace. However, it looks to me that Pascal Mikla is still leading this race, followed by Stiger right on his tail. Followed by Gillett, Jahoda, Gomez, Cibagnoni, Laspuro, Kurev, Guerrero, Sahin, Nielsen, Bivona, Nubil, Brown, and Booker. It looks like everyone's still in the race, as the minimap is an actual cluster, I will admit. And Joe Gillett is slowly but surely catching the leaders. I think a couple more corners and straights, and Gillett's going to be right on the back of Stiger. Using a little bit of that grass, but that shouldn't slow him down. I think it's fair to say now that Gillett is more or less there. As there's a driver out of this race, and it's Matt Cibagnoni and Halil Sahin, both out of the race. What has happened here? Oh, there's been an incident between, it looks to me, Los Burdo and Cibagnoni. Cibagnoni spins on his own, unless that was a bit of lag contact. And Sahin crashes on his own. Two separate incidents at the same corner then. Unless Bivona hit the back of it, or Brown or whatever. I cannot tell if he got touched or what, but hey ho, we'll work it out after the race, I'm sure. But yeah, it looks to me on the timing that Joe Gillett has made his... In fact, that's Lucas Gomez and Agatino Bivona crashing at turn 1, and that is... Oh no. So Jahoda, yeah, pushes with Gomez and puts him into the wall. Then, coming past, he's trying to get out the way of as many people as possible, but Bivona hits the rear end of Gomez and fails to avoid the driver and just hits him, and he's out of the race too. So that's 4 drivers out of the race already, I believe. As Stiger gets incredibly sideways, he's going to lose the car, and that's him out of the race. He's lost the wheel. Incredible scenes there. Oh no! Juan Guerrero runs wide and hits Stiger. He's also out. Yeah, Stiger just loses the back end on this kind of slightly banked corner. And that is that. Just very unfortunate for the German driver, and Guerrero just all the way out is going to hit him hard. And both of them out of the race. This is looking like a demolition derby at this point. Nubly is going very slowly. He hasn't lost the wheel, so what's happened here? He's just spun. nothing really too important to note there. Unless he got hit. No, he didn't. He pulled off just nicely there. Very good job. In terms of the action at the moment, it's been spread out, just like the other two races. Pascal Mikula currently has a small lead over Joe Gillett. Sorry, I had to yawn. Gillett leads... Gillett ahead of Jehoda by 4.4 seconds at the last split. Then it's Yerman Kurev. Then Luspiro, as my stream's really slow. I'm trying to see what's going on. Come on, Discord. Well, either way, I can see that Luspiro is missing a chunk of his nose cone. Probably caused by the incident with Matsubignoni, which makes total sense, let's be honest. And at the moment, nothing really to say other than I think Gillett is closing down Mikula for the race lead, and there's plenty of laps for him to do so. So we shall see. Otherwise, there's really nothing for me to say other than my Discord is lagging, so I can't really see what's going on. And we might have a battle very soon. Come on, Discord. Okay, yep, it's good now, thank you. Just had to refresh it. Yeah, it seemed there was some sort of issue on his end. But yeah, I can see now, and gap slowly coming down. Joe Gillett on Mikula, 1.3 seconds now is the gap. I think given maybe a couple more laps, Gillett will be right there. And we could have a very interesting battle on our hands. Gap gone back up to 1.5. Perhaps Mikula is just a little bit quicker in that final sector, maybe. But really, who knows? And Jensen Booker has somehow crashed. He's lost his nose. And let's get a replay. He goes on the grass into the corner, understeers. Oh, that's a big hit on the fence there. Looks like it really grabbed him, and all of that stuff. It's not very good at all. But, however, looking at the lead battle, that doesn't look like 1.5 seconds. As I'm waiting for the split to come up to see what the new gap is. It might be 1.5 still. In fact, Joe Gillett's getting a little bit sideways through there. Not what we ideally want to see from him in terms of catching the leader. In fact, the gap's gone up to 1.8, I believe that says. So Gillett, after gaining time, has lost it again. And that's not good. Well, he's going to have to keep pushing on because he definitely has the ability to win this. And gap 2.1. Yeah, Gillett falling away. as they blast down into Maggots and Beckets, although a bit different to the ones we see today. And onto the Hangar Straight. You know, in this layout and variant, you really realise how flat Silverstone really is. Obviously, it's an airbase, or used to be an airbase, and so kind of has to be flat. That's why they built it here. Converted to a racetrack, like so many other airfields that were converted to racetracks after the World War II. And enough waffle, but we're very glad that Silverstone got converted, and in its state today is Britain's leading facility for motor racing, and probably will be for many years, and I wouldn't want it any other way, unless Donington got upgraded. But anyway, gap between the leaders is now 3 seconds. I think Gillett has just lost the plot, really, and I don't think he's going to be able to get this. Unless, of course, Mikula somehow manages to drop a ton of time, maybe makes a mistake or something, but Mikula's not really known for doing that. And, yeah. In terms of what is actually going on the track at the moment that we could see, as you can see, on board with Yerman Koroev, going through many pronunciations of his name during this race. But he's not too far away from Marcel Jahoda. About 1 second is the gap according to the timing tower. And Koroev is, in fact, Laspuro is not too far away either. 2.6 possible, considering the amount of laps we have. We're on lap 8, I believe, of 12. Time has already flown pretty quick, if I do say so myself. But yeah, Koroev, perhaps if he can close up to the back of Yahoda, get some of that slipstream, we could see a battle for P3 here. Final spot on the podium. As I'm just going to look in commentary chat. Koroev actually caught up to Yahoda. He was 2.5 behind or more. Indeed, he has. In fact, that doesn't look like 1.1 to me. That looks significantly smaller indeed. 0.7 is the new gap. And it's not going to be too long before I think Koroev is going to make a move. Into the final corner, it looks like Koroev's going to take a slightly wider line in, slow in, fast out. He's got the exit, he's got the slipstream. Could we perhaps see a move into Cops? He looks to the inside, and he's certainly there. I think there might have been a tad bit of contact. Koroev, slow exit, that's going to cost him all the way down towards Beckett's. Almost had the move there, he just needed to be a little bit more committed on the exit. I know he was probably giving Jahoda room, but there was plenty of room, if you ask me. Now Koroev is going to have to do all that work again. Bit disheartening, but no matter. He's just got to push on. The gap between Mikula and Gillett is 3.8 seconds, so there's no real developments there. In fact, Laspuro has really caught up to Koroev now. The gap between Jahoda and Koroev and Laspuro is more or less the exact same. So, what I'm thinking here is these three are going to close up together, and we're going to have a three-way fight for third, perhaps. Well, the gap between Koroev and Yahoda has gone down, whereas the gap between Koroev and Laspuro has gone up. There's plenty of laps to go, though, and I think if Koroev can catch the back of Yahoda, then Koroev can battle Jahoda. And that'll help Lespuro catch up. As he looks a little thin easy. Oh no! Pascal Mikula, in a ball of smoke, has crashed out of the lead of this Formula Ford Festival race at Silverstone. This is a huge development. What has happened here? So he just lost the rear, overcorrects, and goes straight into the banking, losing his front wheels. Oh, he's going to really regret that. And that has allowed Joe Gillett to take back the lead. And yet, he's out of the race. Nicola just unfortunately couldn't hold on and could have, should have, whatever. He's out. And now, Kuroev has been promoted onto the podium. However, Lespuro is going to look at that and get even more motivation, perhaps. As one second. As yeah, indeed, Kuroev's right on the back of Marcel Jahoda, and looks like Kuroev's going to try and go around the outside into the final corner. Doesn't quite do so, but he's going to have the slipstream down in towards Kops. I believe this is the penultimate lap of the race. And Kuroev's going to try what didn't work a couple laps ago. And Jahoda's gone a little bit wide. Kuroev's going to be there. We are on lap 11, so we are on the penultimate lap. Kuroev has got the move done, and he is up into second now. Let's see what Lespuro can do. The fight didn't exactly cost them too much time, but indeed, Lespuro nevertheless has caught up to the back, and he's going to be fighting for the podium now. As I'm just... Hang on. Oh.
I'm heartbroken, Alex. I'm very heartbroken.
Tell us what happened there then, Pascal.
Well, what can I say except that it was my own mistake. My own goddamn mistake. I didn't need to push that hard. Yet I did. And it cost me about everything.
Yeah.
And Joe had already backed off.
Oh, Jahoda runs wide. Here comes Lespuro. Battle-scarred Sunshine, I can't remember what the full name of the team, but...
Lespuro doesn't even have a nose.
Yeah, he made contact with Sibanione earlier, and...
those two collided. Oh, that's not gonna help, boy.
No,
What if the two admins collided? Episode 2.
What if the admins collided? Episode 2. Anyway, we're on the final lap, finally. And here comes Jahoda.
What happened to me was that I shifted down into second collision. Oh!
Wheel banging stuff, and they got through.
I shifted into second. It got sideways a bit, and I overcorrected. It's just it's just
easy thing to do.
It was a tank slapper. Yeah, it didn't come. I hit the brakes, but it just didn't. It just didn't stop. Oh!
Looked like Jahoda got sideways through that corner, maybe both of them, but
those two,
this is for the final spot on the podium.
Yeah,
so
their blood is boiling, I'm sure. Oh my goodness, Jahoda in the slipstream. Is he gonna make a move? He looks sad. Collision!
He had to go for it. He had to go for
No,
it.
he didn't. He didn't. That was never on. That was never on, Marcel. Oh no.
No, but
Can he keep it going though? Is this Kian Nielsen takes his 4th place? What's Marcel doing? Come on.
Well, he could have just gone.
There he goes. Come on, get back on. There you go.
What I meant by had to go for it is he was there.
Yeah, he was committed already. Yes, Joe Gillett wins.
Yeah.
Let's just not forget that.
Yeah, Joe Gillett, fantastic drive.
He was committed already. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like that's what I meant. Like he had to go for it since he was already looking, and just not enough space, unfortunately, and unfortunately that's going to cost
Koroev,
him a
German
possible
Koroev.
shot at P3. But yep, Johan Koroev finishes
In his
second.
in his debut event here at CMH finishes
Yeah,
second.
absolutely, great drive from
Make a
him.
mistake. Kjell Nielsen fourth, Marcel Jehoda after that. Oh, here he comes. Hang your
Well,
head.
at the very least, he only lost one position, so
Hang
it's
your
not
head.
the end of the
Oh,
world for
hang your
the
head.
driver. But
Hang your head in shame, man. And he's angry. He's very angry at himself. I'm sure he's very angry at himself there. I would be angry as well.
well, that brings us to the conclusion of this Formula Ford Festival CMH meeting,
Oh,
and I think on the behalf of everyone, I think it was a success.
it was quite an exciting one. It might look personally. It didn't go very well for me in the end. The one race that counts is the one I mess up. But I have to say, from a general point of view, it was a very exciting race, and
Yeah,
I could fathom doing something like that in the future.
yeah, I'd be behind that too. But
A full season, I could do the research, and we could just pull,
indeed,
pull that off
possibly.
pull that off next year. I mean, we got the mod. There goes Los Burro on his parade lap. While Gustavo Los Burro the ninth is coming into the pits, let's have a look at what's coming up next on CMH. Well, Formula 5000 is coming up. The sign-ups are open. Barely anyone has yet paid any attention to it, but I hope after the conclusion of this event, we'll have some more people having a go. 5-liter naturally aspirated big V8s. I think that just screams fun as well. I mean, come on. We got the first race at Brands Hatch, I think it is, coming up. That is coming up. Let me just check the schedule real quick. The first race of the BRSCC Formula 5000 European Championship, the Race of Champions at Brands Hatch. Right after that, we go to Mallory Park for the second round of the Formula 5000. And the third race coming up is, as you might have guessed, Formula 5000 at Snetterton. The first race, the Race of Champions, Sunday, March 7th. The Mallory Park race on March 14th. And on March 28th, we have the Snetterton Formula 5000. And may I just mention, I mean, almost everybody who's watching on YouTube right now, and good evening to you, knows about it. But we have a big endurance event coming up on the currently formed R Factor Sim Racing Alliance, the 4 Hours of Le Mans 2021. If you're interested, hop onto the Discord in the comments down below after the live stream is completed. I will post a link down there. Or just join Classic Motorsport Hub on Discord and ask for it. We'll just put it out there. So 4 Hours of Le Mans, who doesn't want to do that? Come on. Anyway, Alex,
Yep.
I think we can wrap this one up now.
Yep, absolutely.
So with Alex, myself, and Paimon as the host, if you want to say hello, just say hello. If not, then not. It is so long from Silverstone. Until we meet again. See ya.